it horizontally.
It won't do it.
Yeah, it will. Do it horizontally. There.
Close.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, well. It did. I mean, it did it before.
Can we turn it? How do we turn it? How do we flip it?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, no one is here yet. I see nobody here.
Started like 20 seconds ago.
20 seconds ago. Where is everybody? But we are here live at Cedar Point, right by this big roller coaster right here called Top Thrill Dragster, and they are painting in the background as we speak. So the weird thing is that, okay, so you have the gray supports right here, and you can see like kind of in the background the gray supports, but the really weird thing is that they're painting the track white.
Yeah.
So
like you see right there? No,
No,
not
no,
me.
what,
right
not
there.
you? Yeah, right
Not-
there?
not right there.
Okay.
It's white. So they're painting that part of the track white going into the brake run.
yeah, so the other side of the track was never white. The brake run after you came down, the drop off the top hat, that never had all these like white pieces going up.
That ended like a little less than halfway up the top hat.
But now they're painting it white, and we confirmed that it is paint because we asked one of the workers back there. We said, hey, is that primer or paint? Because we weren't sure if it was just primer, and they're going to be changing the color of the track into something else. But no, it is white. So what I think...
It is paint.
Well, it is white paint.
Yeah, it is paint. They said it is not primer.
Yeah, they said not primer. I yelled all the way across the field. I'm like, hey, you, is that paint or primer? And he said, it's paint. And I couldn't really hear him. And he's probably...
I think he told us what they're doing for Dragster, but we couldn't hear.
Yeah, he said, oh, Dragster's going to be la, 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 and said a bunch of things. And then we're like, wait, what? And then he just walked off. So that was no good.
Yep.
But I think that a couple things... We were thinking about doing a separate video about this, but you guys here on the live stream will get this first, and we'll talk a little bit about it. But the fact that they're painting all this track and prepping it for paint, I think all but confirms that... Oh, sorry, gotta readjust the phone. I think this all but confirms that Intamin is going to be the manufacturer that's redoing the ride. All the Zamperla talk that was going on, I think that is kind of just gone now. I don't think there's any way that another coaster manufacturer does this. Look, there's so how much is painted white now? How much you guys painting white? Yeah, just little strips. You got a lot. Oh, you're not allowed to say? Okay. I get it.
I'm shocked. I thought he was going to tell us.
I thought he was. Yeah, he was about to. He was that close. He was that close to telling us, and then he remembered that NDA he signed and said, "I'm about to lose my painting job." But I think that this confirms that Intamin is going to be doing the ride because there's no way that Zamperla is going to match Intamin track. At least I don't think they will. And it looks like they are going to be keeping all the track going up the top hat because for a while we were thinking there might be a possibility that that they're going to be removing all this track, and that's what we really thought was going to happen.
And replacing it with newer Intamin tracks, and the newer Intamin track does not look like that.
No, it is not the boxy. It is not the boxy track
like
anymore.
Square, yeah.
But yeah, we don't have a ton of updates right now. But I think the fact that a lot of people online were questioning if the gray supports was just primer or not. I think what we yes sir, no Zamperla in 24, and yeah, Roller Coaster Maniac. If Zamperla did to Top Thrill Dragster what they did to Wild Mouse, how it's down all the time, then I don't think Cedar Point would be too happy with that. I think they'd be pretty upset. So no Zamperla. Could this mean that Intamin is going to be working with Cedar Fair once again, or vice versa, I should say?
No.
No? No. Okay, he says no. We're going to have to think about that. We might do a whole video about that.
I thought about it for 2 seconds, and I said no.
Okay, well, he says no.
They might maybe closer in the future. Maybe their relationship might be building. What if this is a success? Just because they're working with them now doesn't mean they're like completely happy with them. If this ride is like super reliable, or at least relatively reliable, then
they might get back.
Slowly.
They might get back into working with Intamin. Maybe, perhaps. But, and also I think the fact that they're painting part of this white, I really think the whole space theme that people were throwing around, I really don't see that happening. I really think that Top Thrill Dragster is going to stay some sort of racing theme. It's not going to be called Top Thrill Dragster, obviously, but I think they're going to have something racing related and keep the bleachers and keep a lot of the stuff.
Because it doesn't have to be bleachers, it could just be seating to look at the launch. So it doesn't have to be associated with race.
Yeah, that's true. If you guys are just joining us on this live stream, we had a worker right over here within yelling reach who was this close to telling us how much he was about to paint it white, and then it clicked in his head, oh, I can't tell you. But if you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, which some of you do, not many of you do, I put on Twitter that we called Intamin earlier today. We called Intamin and we asked, we said, we want to, for our YouTube channel, we want to interview someone about the new Top Thrill Dragster project. And the guy said, okay, let me find someone for you. And he put us on hold, and then he came back and said, I was told that I can't, that we have no comment about that project. Now, does this confirm, like all these pieces, is this all confirming Intamin? Because why on earth would Intamin say no comment? Why wouldn't they just say, oh, I don't know anything about that project? If it's not them.
And they also said that project. What project?
Yes, that project. So I think all of our Nerdlock Homes work is pointing straight to Intamin redoing this ride. Now they stopped painting. If you guys are just joining us, they were painting this white, this section white.
That whole spot right there, brand new. It was not white before, and the supports under some of them are gray now. Like the ones directly under the white track, and then a little bit going down the top hour up.
Okay, but that's it for this. I don't think there's really much more that we can say. So I think we're going to end this live stream. I see some people are just jumping on now, but so thank you guys for anyone that was watching the live stream.
Are we going to make a whole video about this?
I think we might make a whole video. I don't know. Should we? You guys let us know. Should we make an entire video about all this stuff and our thoughts on it? Let us know, and maybe we will. So thank you guys for checking out our live stream, and we'll see you guys in the future.